reaction from my homies, nigga, keep on rapping. Shit, all this shit was closed caption, now this shit really happened. Plus my message was something serious, they like he really be snapping. Now I'm the hardest from BR to Savannah, your favorite outlaw.
Season 1, episode 3. Man, first of all, we appreciate everybody supporting, everybody who view our podcast. We appreciate all the questions y'all send in for us to keep this thing going. I hope we be giving y'all some good information. Today we got a special guest. We got Big Al Jefferson. And we're going to talk about the youth and a lot of problems that we see in the youth. And we're going to also give some solutions that me and him came up with. So I want everybody to tune in, and we just going Vezino Locks 2.0. We're doing great. I don't even know our record, but it's good. And we constantly growing with that also. So we're going to jump right into it, man. We're going to start off with a question for Big Al Jefferson. A lot of people want to know, what made you, once you made it to the NBA, what made you want to give back to your community by having basketball camps, by even donating to the school? What made you want to do that?
Oh, well, that was, man, that was easy because, you know, growing up, you know, Frank Prentice growing up, and I remember, you know, we used to go to, you know, different neighborhoods, you know, and play ball everywhere, you know, and, you know, we didn't have opportunity to go to basketball camps in Prentice, you know.
Right.
So, and when I got to a position that I was able to do that, I couldn't wait to do it. I thought that would be, you know, super cool, you know, to give these kids opportunity to join a basketball, you know, do a basketball camp and with some NBA guys. You know, a lot of my teammates really supported me coming down at the time and supporting my camp, and it was a free camp. So, yeah, it was just easy, and it just really made me feel good to know how my community, my town, they really appreciate it. They look forward to it every year. So that really made me feel like, you know, I feel like I got something out of it.
Right. I must ask this question, Al, because, you know, I'm still in the community. I'm around. Why did you stop having the camp?
Well, the pandemic, really. That was, and then it was, for me to start back doing it was going to come with a lot of extra things that it was just, at the end of the day, it wasn't really, you know, worth doing it for us with going through the pandemic, falling 21, 22 and on down. So, you know, that was the reason why I stopped. But, you know, I didn't want to stop, and it was really, you know, it was something I would look forward to every year.
Yeah, because I know a lot of kids were excited about that, you know.
Yeah.
Al is the type of person that he don't really realize. I think he know who he is, but he's very humble. So a lot of kids and a lot of people could meet him, and it could change their day. You know, I know a lot of people like, when can I meet Al? And, you know, to me, I'm like, why in the world you want to meet Al? But I know that means something to them. You know what I'm saying? Just from the stuff they seen, the stuff they heard. A lot of kids just heard, never saw them.
Well, we might be talking about kids that's 4, 5, 6 years old.
No, I'm talking about kids that's 11, 12. They never got to see you play. Or they did see you play, they can't remember it. They were too young.
True. Thank you for reminding me how old I am.
Yeah, well, we about the same age.
Sure. Thanks.
Besides basketball, what values or life lessons do you think you still can instill in the youth?
Well, I mean, same thing that was taught to me growing up, you know. My biggest thing is, you know, keep God first. You know, obey your parents, listen to your teachers, you know. And I think it's very, very important to have fun growing up and living life, but also understand the responsibility and understanding, because that's the one thing you could say about us growing up.
Right.
You know, we had our fun, we did our thing, but when it came down to taking care of business and sticking to what we had to do to make dreams come true, we did that.
Right.
And that's the thing I think is very important with the kids now, to know that, you know, you could set a goal and, you know, and reach that goal and make that dream come true. It's very easy.
Right.
You know, when you have the support of your family and the people that care about you around you.
Right.
And that's why I was blessed, and also you to have that.
I'm going to tell you something else we were blessed with. You know, a lot of these troubled kids, a lot of them don't have any goal or talent. Let me give you what I'm saying. A lot of the kids, because I remember we was in school, a lot of these kids are known for, man, he hard. Man, he can throw them hands. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they live up to. Al was known at basketball, so guess what he put all his effort into? Guess what he did? Every time me left school, like, man, they go over. Nah, bro, I gotta go work out. Cause that's what he was good at. He wanted to stay on the level that he was on. You got these other kids that's, bro, my thing is I'm bad. I'm a guy that, you know, I'm like a bully. So I have to keep my name up. I have to keep some trouble going. You see what I'm saying? That's their talent. Bro, I need to let people know that I ain't going. That's the key word that kids that I think that's sending up most kids to the graveyard and to prison. I ain't going. I hear that everywhere, but I ain't going. I'm telling you, I ain't going.
I feel like they got to prove a point.
Yes. You knew better. I knew we was men now. You wasn't gonna run over us, but at the end of the day, hey, bro, I got a lot to lose than go waste my life on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna go throw my life away just because I may have heard you said something about me. But when you only known for that, you can't. What else? You gotta defend that.
Well, see, I think it started when you growing up, because like I remember everything that my grandmother, when I'm talking about this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. I remember everything she ever told me growing up, and it stuck with me as I got grown and got on my own. For instance, Al, don't never drive fast. Speed will kill you. I don't drive fast. If you see somebody trying to start trouble with you, just distance yourself. No, you ain't scared, but you don't need to get yourself in no trouble. That just stuck with me.
Right.
All my life, bro. And I didn't even realize it. Like, that's what was kind of like tattoo on my brain and just made sense to me. You know, and my grandmother used to always say that to me. So I just feel like the parents gonna have to, these parents are gonna have to step up also. You know, and then the community will have to step up. Just like when we was coming up, the community was real big, you know, in our generation, in my opinion. You know, you had a lot of and they ain't even have to be kin to you. Right. Always give you good advice. You know, if they see you doing something wrong, they're gonna check you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had that, you know, growing up, man. That's why I didn't mind giving back to my hometown. Cause my hometown, I mean, you know, you had the ones, and we, you know, but my hometown really looked out for me. Right. And you know, and took me under their wing. So that what made me like, it's easy to do that. But the kids just got to understand it. You know, it's just so many, and then the social media, I mean, it's a different time than when we was growing up, you know.
See, everybody wasn't blessed with that. And I'm glad you said community. You said, you know, like your grandmother. A lot of these kids' grandmother only 45 years old.
I mean, yeah, but they still a grandma. Oh, those.
So, man, we gotta understand that. Yeah. You know, and I think that's what's going on. That's one of our big problems.
Who said that? Bernie Mac said that years ago.
I mean, it's the truth.
Crazy, yeah.
You know, so I just, you know, you got to take it for what it is, man, and it's reality. You don't have the big mamas no more.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those.
We was blessed to have them, the pawpaws.
Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you a little about life. They actually sat down and instilled that in us, and that's what I think we got to get back to, like guys like us. You know, we're not really that old, but that's what we're doing today. Going to sit down. These not our kids. These not our family members, but we want to instill in them some things that we know that it can help them and take them further in life.
Right.
So I'm glad you said this one, though, about the parenting, man. I think these parents got to be held accountable.
And don't get to it. I think some are doing the best they can, because some people just playing the cards they dealt, man. Okay. You know, just seeing me growing up and just seeing how some things is. And I think some people, they probably doing the best they can. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, but, you know, I'm sure some that could do more, whatever the case may be, you know, but
This is what I'm saying when I say that. Picture you a parent. No, both of us parents. Like, I don't see my 15-year-old or 16-year-old son walking out this house with an AR in his book bag, and I never knew about it. I just don't see me. And I'm not calling no parents bad parents, but I'm like, how do your son, and you done already got the news, your son carrying a gun, and you, how do you stay that busy or that distracted till you don't check into your son's life to know that, hey man, this man carrying guns to school, or he carrying guns around on the weekend. Like, this is what's happening. These kids, the violence that's going on in Jeff Davis, 90% is 16, 17, 18-year-old. So we can't hold a parent accountable for that.
I mean, yeah, I can't disagree with you on that. When you got there's some parents out here, some mothers, single mothers, who probably scared of their 17-year-old son. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now we got, think about, who do we really blame? Do we blame the parent that's there with their son? Or do we blame the parent that's not there? I mean, could it take two now?
Okay. Going back to what you were saying, that scared of.
So I know even when I was growing up, some mother was scared of their son, man. And I don't understand. I hope and pray I would never understand that fear, but I can't imagine that. Because my mama wasn't scared of me, ain't scared of me now.
I don't.
Well, I have seen that before.
My mama, oh no, scared.
I jumped at my mama like I was about 11. I'm tired. I did like that to her one time. She slapped me to my knees. Right. I still feel that slap to this day. I'm 40.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's some parents out there was scared of their son, like scared of their kids, bro. Like, cause you know, especially this day and time, you don't know what they're capable of doing. You know.
Hey, I tell you what, I thought about that earlier.
A lot of these single mothers out here, it's they there, but what the father, father got to play a part. It's both sides. I'm not picking and choosing sides here, but I'm saying.
You're right. This one gonna mess you up, because I thought about this in the shower. Your 16-year-old son come home, he said, Daddy, man, such and such just, this day and time now, we're not talking about back when we was in school, because we were taught a different way. Daddy, such and such keep bullying me. He keep, just every time he take my stuff, every time he'll just hit me, just slap me or do something. We were trained, son, listen to me. If you come back to this house and tell me that somebody put their hand on you and you didn't defend yourself, I'm gonna whoop you. But little JoJo that's slapping him got a gun in his bag. So as soon as you tell your son to defend himself, and your son, he got all kind of strength. He really hit JoJo. JoJo gonna up the pistol and shoot your son. Now you just made your son get shot because you told him to defend himself. Because that's the day and time that we live in. So now you gotta think, do you tell your son to defend himself?
Okay, let's go as far as this. This at school, right?
This at school.
Why do JoJo got a gun in his bag at school?
That's what they doing now.
So we look at the school now. The school knew to step their game up. I used to watch TV shows all the time back in the day at high school, and they had to go through so they did. If it's to a point, little JoJo got a gun at the school, it's time for the school to step up and start making sure kids not allowed to bring guns to school. It shouldn't be that easy.
Agree. Your son at basketball practice, he walking from the school to basketball practice. Little JoJo left the gun in his car. Little JoJo has done something to your son at any point in time in life.
I get it.
You telling your son to defend himself.
Yeah, I get it.
But in this day and time, do you tell your son, just call me, bro? Now what you raising? Tell me what you raising. You telling your 16-year-old son, just call me. Come on, bro. This is the world we living in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Because me just unconsciously, my son come to me and say, Dad, they bully me. Boy, don't even play with me like that. If you don't hit them in their mouth when they hit you or say that, that's what I'm telling him. Not knowing that the person who's bullying him got about 6-7 automatic guns in his backpack.
Man, it's just tough, man.
The incident just happened at the track. It was a track, but this is teenagers. These are teenagers we're talking about.
Man, I was crazy when I found out
My son had just turned 16,
right?
Some of those guys was here at his 16-year-old birthday party with backpacks. You know what I did? This the different than parents. When they pulled up in my yard, hey man, why y'all got, hey, come on. All these hoodies and backpacks, come to me. Let me check these backpacks. Let me check these, what y'all got going? Because I don't have a fear factor of these little kids. Like, I'm about to check you because you're in my house.
Right.
And I'm going through, I ain't see no guns, nothing, but I'm saying dice. I'm saying, everything, liquor, vapes. That's what they got in their backpack, and they left, their moms dropped them off. So that's what you're dealing with, and, you need a solution for all of that.
I mean, right, listen, man. Come on, man. We've been in this life long enough you could do everything right and BS still can happen, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I always say, man, just keep God first, man. God protect babies and food, man. And a lot of more things. More people. So that's I mean, because sometimes you just don't know, man. You just don't know what could happen, how it could happen. Just stay prayed up, man.
That's the best thing.
And I just feel like these kids just go out there and kind of like, in my opinion, if you going to school, focus on your grades, on sports, having fun with people, what normal people did in high school. You supposed to be having fun. Worst case, when we was in high school, somebody got in a fight. That's the word. You weren't even thinking about no guns.
That's the worst case.
Look, we got in a fight. Other than that, you have fun in school. You know what I'm saying? Them 4 years of high school were some of the best years of my life, man. Right. So like, that's what I feel. I feel like these kids just focus on the things they're supposed to be focused on. A lot of this stuff they probably would miss them.
It's changed now.
That's clearly.
Now we have to come with a solution now for this new generation. And it don't even seem that long ago we was in high school. Because I know if I call Al, man, these boys tripping, we would drive 3 counties over to fight with no gun. We weren't even thinking about no gun. And we didn't think they had a gun. And we were going to fight. But, it's a new generation now, bro. You go to the track, you go to these clubs around here, any local business that's going to be having population, you have to be prepared. And that's crazy, but some of you really do think about their athletic ability but the ones who not playing sports, the ones who don't have anything to glorify, but everybody in this school know I would shoot this pistol. And I gotta keep that up.
Right.
And they the one that's getting the girls now too. See, back in the day, Jefferson got the girl.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying. The athletes, the stars, that's who got the girls. That's who the girls was like, okay, that's who I need to talk to. Now, I want to go with a little NBA young boy. He would shoot that pistol. That's who got the girls now.
No, they know the girls get caught up in a lot of that mess.
I'm just telling you, though. That's how different the daytime is. It went from athletes getting all the attention to the shooters. Hey, man, I heard he shot at old boy house. Oh, yeah, I want him. He can get my number today.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's what it is, though.
Seriously.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. So you think they acting like that for what? You know what's the root of all this girls now.
Man, I can't think of nothing. I mean, I don't understand none of the y'all people be doing the same, man. I'm so old school. I
try to stay in the loop world. I'm like, bro, y'all doing all that for attention from girls? It used to be the other way around, Now, when our generation, I will say this, it wasn't whoever was the smartest thing get the girls. I got him.
Smartest dude? Hell no.
If you was the valedictorian in the show, you lame. That's just what the world. Let's be honest. You lame. You had to be able to do something athletically.
You ain't have to be an athlete to get girl now. Nah, there was a lot of cats that I went to school.
Name one.
I didn't want to put that out.
I put it out there.
It was a few of them I went to school with and they played sports, and I was shocked
about it. I'm thinking about all of them right now.
You only went to Parental school for.
I know who got women. I know who got the women in 9 weeks. I knew who had the women. Man. I knew who had the women at Bassville.
There was a lot of dudes in Parental that didn't play sports and was good in that department. No BS.
When they on the athlete level,
No, they weren't even out. They didn't play sports at all.
No. Was they getting the chicks on the athlete level? No.
It was.
You had to either be, let me say the thing. You had to either be a very, very good dresser and a pretty boy, or you was an athlete. That's it.
So that means I was a good dresser and a pretty boy? Or you try to say, oh.
No, you was an athlete. He was an athlete. But yeah,
Whatever.
like I said though, man, those 4 years was the best years of our life. Like, we enjoyed them with no fear. Like, we had no fear, man. You was just living life with no worries.
And it was like I was just telling Stank last night. Me and Stank were talking about this last night for the whole apprentice have on you. Now here I was, 2004, just finished high school. I know I'm free to go somewhere. I didn't know where I was going. Got drafted by Boston. Do you realize the first 2 years of my NBA career, I wanted to be an apprentice? I was that homesick that it was like, I wonder what they doing now. Like, I'm in the NBA, and I was homesick about it. And then it took, like, the first 2 years, in my third year, going into my third year, I stayed in Boston, like, the whole summer. And after that, I was like, I'm good. Like, and that's just, my point is how apprentices have a whole, like, like, you know, some people just either afraid to leave or don't want to leave.
That's all we know.
That's all we know, bro.
We're up there. That's all we know.
And I was in the NBA and I was homesick, man. I was like, I didn't even want to call home because I just Thanksgiving, I'm hearing everybody die. I was like, man, that's some bull, you know. And I'm in the NBA. What more do I want? Right. But I wanted to be in apprentice at that time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, man, we really appreciate Big Al, man. You know, we can go on and on about a lot of
Don't say my ass. I want to check.
Oh, yeah, we got to pay them too, so y'all subscribe. All right, gotta go to YouTube and subscribe. But yeah, man, me and this guy been locked in since we was 16. So we probably was 20 when I was 16, but we've been locked in a long time, since 10th grade. Both of us in 10th grade though. And man, he ain't changed, you know, been the same guy, same personality.
Same
arm. Cut that. Hey, man, but look, we love y'all. We love all our supporters, man. We want everybody to continue to watch us, man, continue us to grow. We appreciate Al once again. We're going to talk to the kids today in Jeff Davis County. Should be a big event. We're just trying to give back to our community. We're just trying to redirect some of these kid paths. Like I said earlier this week, we might not reach all of them, but if we could reach one or two, I feel like it was worth us taking this time out to do this today. So, hey, man, we appreciate y'all. I appreciate my crew. Appreciate Big Al. Vezino Locks, we out.